Morning everyone, how you doing? So today we're going to take a wander around Spoughton Mill. Spoughton is on the outskirts of Ipswich. We're going to take a little wander down where I used to fish when I was a kid. We're talking 25 years ago now. Probably even longer than that. I used to catch pike, perch, roach, rudd, them sort of species down there. So let's go and have a little wander along and see what's what. The mill's over there. Let's go over and have a look. I used to bike ride to here from where I used to live as a kid. It used to take me 2 hours sometimes. Water looks like it's moving very, very slowly. It's gaps water, so you need a permit if you want to fish it. Looking quite shallow. It's clear. It's only looking a couple of foot deep at the most on the edges. Let's have a look. Used to think this bridge was massive. It's now a tiny little thing. Oh, not tiny, but you know what I mean. Got a fair bit more depth underneath the bridge. I would guess there's still some pike hiding under there. Probably some perch. As we come out the other side of the bridge, your first little bay here looks ideal. Casting over there and trotting through the other side of the bridge there. Used to fish all along here. None of this used to be all overgrown like this. You used to be able to just plonk yourself down and fish all these parts. You could plop a pike float down there and it wouldn't take too long for it to start bobbing about and away it go. Got a bridge up and over the top of the river here now. That never used to be there. Trying to think, I think somewhere around here used to be my spot. How well you can see down there, but it's quite clear with a stony bottom at the moment. You'll be able to present the bait quite nicely. If anyone still fishes these areas, please put a comment below the video and let me know what you catch now. On the bridge up the top here it says no fishing. The other side of this bridge, I reckon that means, which is not very good. Used to be able to fish all this area, which is really good. Yeah, we've got private no fishing signs. That's a shame. We've got sandbanks and stuff down this side. It's probably 3-4 foot deep here. All of this area used to produce the the perch and stuff like that. And then there's a bridge and there should be a waterfall a bit further up. Ugh. A lot of it hasn't changed. The miller's obviously probably changed owners many times since I've been here anyway. I always used to keep changing owners. It's a bit of a shame really. Might be a bit loud around here because obviously the waterfall. All of this where this fence is never used to be here. Used to just sit on the edge of this wall, fish all the way along under these trees out into this flow. Just catch plenty of fish here. Not always the biggest, but always plenty of fish about. Fish all under here. I think there's some water coming through there today. The little stream down the back is absolutely flying through as well. It's normally a tiny little stream, but at the moment that's whizzing through there. Up this end that used to be quite a bit deeper. Back in the day, further down this river on the old breadflake, you used to get massive roach. I mean 2.5, 3.5 pounders, but they're probably long gone now. If you carry on all the way along this river, which is quite a walk, you end up at Bramford Bridge. A lot of these spots still look fishy, but whether there's still fish there, I'm not seeing anything topping or anything like that. I haven't seen a pike strike or anything, anything smaller. And the river just keeps going on and on. So it still looks very fishy. I think it's flooding a bit at the moment. It's meant to be a tiny little stream, but it's all flooded into the fields. Still lots of good spots. Yeah, none of this extra stuff down here is meant to be there. It's just meant to be a tiny little stream running through the back there. But it's been lots of flooding lately. As you can see, all these fields are jam-packed full of water. It's looking pretty rough. From what I can see, the water's been right up on here and over the path. As you can see where it's flattened down all the reeds and stuff. So yeah, it's been pretty high by the looks of things. So a lot of these spots still look good. Be very interesting to know if there's still fish being caught and whether they're good sized fish or whether the otters have been through the river and had all the fish and there's only a few small ones about. Be quite interesting to know. I'm guessing that you still get your license and stuff from breakaway tackle. Lots of people walking out. This is normally just a tiny little stream that you can walk across, but at the moment it's like a little river. Can't see any fish moving about. I'm trying to see. Oh yes I can see a few perch. I see a few perch down here on the sandbar. So there is still fish here. There's a fair few fish down there actually, to be fair. Nothing too massive, but there is fish there, which is always good. Yeah, there's a lot of small baby fish on this side as well. There's definitely still fish in the area. It's pretty cool. It's the other side of the bridge. Don't know if the private no fishing means don't go over the top of their bridge and fish their side, or you can't fish this side. If I remember rightly as well, over the back there, if you used to fish on a feeder, you used to be able to get some big bream. It was quite strange coming back to somewhere I used to fish 25 years ago, maybe even more than that. Be nice to get the rods out, but not sure if you're allowed to. I'll have to look into that. Oh, fish! Just saw a small fish jump. Nothing crazy, just probably a rudd, something like that. And then we're back down to the main road bridge. So that's today, the end of today's adventure. It's pretty good to look back somewhere I haven't been for a long time. And and I thought I'd bring you along as well, let you have a little look around, and maybe one day we'll fish it again. So thanks for coming in. I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.